Alright TM Nation, so a few of you all have asked me to do a video on the 10mm 24-inch Miami Cuban chain that I picked up from Las Vegas. So in this video, I'll go through the specifics of it, I'll let you guys know what the purchase process was like, and I'll also show you my 10mm, 12mm, and 14mm Cubans all at once, so you have a pretty good idea of the visual differences in between them. So first of all, I ordered the 10mm 24-inch Cuban chain on January 12th of this year. It was shipped out on January 21st and it was delivered on the 24th, so I got it in less than 2 weeks. I did pay extra for the diamond button, the engraving, and the appraisal for insurance purposes. So with all of that, the total came to $5,901.29. And I did get text messages throughout the process regarding payment, and when the order was done, they let me know that it was being prepared for shipping, and I got the tracking number as well. It did arrive via FedEx and it was double boxed. Inside of the FedEx box itself, the chain and the appraisal information were bubble wrapped in a gift box. And taking a look at the design of the box that the chain came in, it isn't the most luxurious, but I will say that since I purchased this chain, Las Vegas has upgraded their boxes based on what I got with my bracelet. As you can see, my 14mm 7.5-inch bracelet came in a much nicer box, and since the bracelet is on the screen right now, I'll go ahead and talk about it briefly, then circle back to the chain so that you guys have the specifics on that as well. I ordered it on August 16th and the total price was $3857.72 with the appraisal and the diamond button. It was shipped on September 9th and I received it on the 13th. For the measurements, it comes in right around 13.9 and 14 millimeters depending on where you measure it at, and it also came back a little bit heavier than the 107 grams that the website quotes. Mine is actually 108.60, so I did end up paying a little bit extra for that extra weight. Now getting back to the chain, it comes in right around 9.7 and 9.8 millimeters depending on where it's measured, which is fine in my opinion, but it does weigh in at 157 grams, which is what the website quoted at the time for a 10mm 10 karat 24-inch Miami Cuban chain. And taking a closer look at the chain itself, it's beautiful in my opinion. The craftsmanship is there. The links are tight just like I like them, but not so tight that the chain kinks up easily. The clasp does lock into place and feel secure around the neck, and overall there just aren't many imperfections that I can see. Now taking a look at the 10, 12, and 14mm sizes side by side, the difference may not look huge on camera, but in person, it's a lot more noticeable. I have worn my 12 and 14mm bracelets at the same time on a couple of occasions, and I can say that the 14 looks quite a bit larger from most angles. Also, although I don't own a 10mm bracelet, I did put my chain around my wrist so that you guys have a better idea, and I like the way that the 14 looks so much that I did send my 12mm back to get another 14, but this one is going to be 8 inches in length instead of 7.5. One thing that you do have to remember is that with the bracelets, the thicker you go, you do need to go a little bit longer, because although the 12mm and the 14mm are both 7.5, the links themselves do take up more space. So as you can see, the 12mm does fit a lot looser than what I get with the 14. Both do feel fine on the wrist, but like I said, in the near future, I'm gonna have two 14s. That being said, if I want to wear both of them at the same time, one's gonna have to be slightly longer than the other. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hopefully I was able to give you some information that will help you make your Cuban chain or bracelet purchase. I also want to give you guys some advice on reaching out to Las Vegas, as they have become a lot more popular, it seems, in the last few months. When I initially bought my first chain and bracelet from them, I could pretty much call them at any time and get somebody on the phone. I can tell you that for me at least, it has not been as easy for the last couple of purchases purchases. These days for me, I can try to call a few times and I might get them a couple, but the easiest way that I've been able to contact somebody is through their WhatsApp. Usually when I reach out to them via this platform, I get a response within minutes. And that's completely fine for me because I'm not the type of person that likes to call in and be on hold. With their WhatsApp, I can send them a message and tell them exactly what I'm looking for. So when they respond, they can give me the information that I asked for and we don't have to do too much going back and forth. And I have to say that whoever is handling the WhatsApp communication has been very helpful for my last few purchases. Usually when I reach out, like I said, I get a response in minutes. And once I confirm that they got it all right and I want to move forward with my purchase, I usually have the invoice for payment within a few minutes. So with all of that being said, guys, I have been happy with all of my purchases from Las Villas so far. In my opinion, if it's not broke, I don't need to fix it. Up to this point, I have only had positive experiences dealing with them, but if anything changes, I will make an update video and let you guys know. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.